What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another less than 5-minute gear review. And in this video we're going to be going over the TYR Tactical Knights 5.56 suppressor pouch, and then also the Eagle Industries pop flare pouch. Now when it comes down to it, both of these can hold a flare, or that signal flare that you can get in the Army or in the military across all the branches, but they also do carry suppressors in them. The Eagle Industries is going to be a little bit more functional because it allows for a number of suppressors, where the TYR Tactical is a little bit more restricted because it's a little bit tighter when it comes to the dimensions. So starting off, we have the TYR Tactical Knights M4QD M556 suppressor pouch, and not only will this carry the Knights suppressor, this will actually carry the Surefire suppressor that Soft gets. Pretty simple and straightforward. You have your pocket for your suppressor or your flare, and then you just buckle that up. The strap on the exterior is a little short. It doesn't give you a whole lot to work with, so do take that into consideration. I don't know if I just got one that was short or if they're all like that, but this will cost you about 30 bucks. And I haven't actually seen this on TYR Tactical's website recently, so I don't know if they're still selling it, but if you can find one, it is a good pouch to get a hold of. I've used this a number of times and just thrown my suppressor on the back of my plate carrier. So you got Molly on the back, and I mean, really simple and straightforward when it comes down to it. So next we have the Eagle Industry pop flare pouch. Now this is going to cost you anywhere from $8 to $40, and it can be found on Venture Surplus, and it can also be found on eBay. It just depends on pretty much who's selling old surplus products at this point. And from, like I said in some of the other videos with Eagle Industry stuff, they've been condensing their product lines. So this is one of the products that I haven't seen them produce and sell anymore. But like I said, with what this is intended for, this is intended for your signal flares. But this also can fit not only the Knights, but also the Surefire suppressor, and then it also can fit the Silencer Co., and then also the Gemtech suppressor as well. So this does have a little bit more versatility, and it is able to carry a couple of other suppressors, just because it does open up a little bit wider, and it is a little bit longer than the TYR Tactical. So do take that into consideration if you're looking at suppressor pouches. One thing to note when it comes with, or when you're looking at this, is the Molly is actually more upside down, I guess you could say. I think it was intended to go buckle down when you're using this pouch, so that way if you have a flare on your back, you can just unbuckle this, open it up, and the flare just falls right out. But if you're running suppressors, you may want to flip it upside down and run that Molly up rather than down your kit, so that way this doesn't come undone and you lose your suppressor. With that said, I'm not a big fan of the snap link. This one's been worn out quite a bit, and it is pretty easy to just pop right off compared to some of the other ones that I've used. So do take that into consideration. If it's something that you're concerned about, you can throw a zip tie around that or some 550 cord, and it will hold it in place and you don't have to worry about it. So just take that into consideration. This thing, like I said, will cost you anywhere from $8 to $40. It just depends on where you're purchasing it from and kind of the stock that they have, whether it's used or new. So it just kind of depends. But with that said, if you have any questions, please feel free and leave a comment. We'll answer any questions that you have. And like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.